What you need to look at a simple soup can and wonder how much metal it takes to make it? The problem seems complex. How do you measure a curved surface? The answer lies in a simple, elegant trick. Just unroll it in your mind. Imagine peeling the label off that can. What do you have? The top and bottom are circles, obviously, but the label itself, when you lay it flat, is a perfect rectangle. This is the secret to a cylinder surface area. The entire 3D shape breaks down into 2 circles and 1 rectangle. This flat pattern is called a net. So, how big is that rectangle? Its height is easy. It's just the can's height, but its length is what's clever. To wrap perfectly around the can, its length must be the exact distance around the circular lid, which is the circumference. The formula for that is 2 times pi times the radius. So, the area of that curved label is simply its length times its height, 2 pi rh. That's called the curved surface area. It's all you need if you're calculating the material for an open pipe. But for a sealed can, you need the total surface area. To get that, you just add the area of the 2 circular ends. Since the area of one circle is pi r squared, you add 2 of them to the curved part. That's it. That's the entire formula for a closed cylinder. This single idea, unrolling a cylinder into its net, is what engineers use to calculate the material for everything from massive oil tanks to soda cans. Even a log split in half becomes manageable. It's just a rectangle, 2 semicircles, and half a curved surface. It's a powerful lesson in seeing the simple, flat shapes hidden inside the complex objects that build our world.